But it was like, I just felt, I was embarrassed for like weeks.
It truly is about the Benjamin, as we see.
Oh yes, he's glittering.
You seen how Albie Short, he came out saying that Kim Porter death needs to be looked into?
I think that Al being the that being his ex-wife.
Mike Tyson, known for his raw honesty and no-nonsense attitude, doesn't hold back when discussing his experiences with music mogul Diddy. He dives beyond the surface, claiming to reveal a darker reality behind the glitz and glamour of Diddy's legendary parties.
Also when they were throwing parties. I remember
This
him.
is when he was the CEO, founder of Bad Boy.
No, I don't think he was Bad Boy yet. No, he wasn't him, Damon Dash and all those guys. They weren't on yet. I was like the first street guy that really got on. You know, I'm talking about the guy doing crime in the streets that became a television guy, and everyone knew he was a celebrity, had fancy cars. I was the first.
This is all in Brooklyn.
I'm the first of our generation of that crew. You know, the street hustlers that really blew up like that.
And you guys all knew each other.
Yeah,
it's the same era.
Listen, this young lady that worked for my company, and she started saying names to people I remember when I was 11, 12 years old.
Suspicious about Kim death, bro. If you are rich like that, you could, you know, Kim had, I think a net worth of like, what, 12 million a year or something like that? Kim could have called any doctor to come over and look at her. If she was that bad, you know, she could have called an ambulance or something like that. Everything is suspicious about her death, bruh. And I don't think an autopsy was done on her. And if it was a half-assed job.
You personally, right? What do you think happened to Kim Porter?
If I say something personal, bro, and my belief, and I put it on to the public, then I might be liable. You understand what I'm saying? I might could be liable for what I say. So I just can't say that, yo, I don't really want to say what I really believe, brother. Because, you know, what I really believe is that they might got into a little spat, a little fight, or something went down, and Puff did that play fighting stuff that he always do, and that pillow fighting stuff, and probably smothered her. But I wouldn't say that on the
movie American Gangster, and they got these pictures. Is this the guy at the top? Is this the guy? So I have 50 different pictures with magnets, and he's putting these things up on. If you go to the video, you'll see how I set it up. Put Great Kidding by David. And I said, who is really the guy behind it? He says, well, we first thought it was this, then we first thought it was that, and we first thought it was this. And everything's going, then at the end, the conclusion after multiple conversations with him and different people, it came down to Biggie. And to me, there's so many right there. If you can just zoom in, that's the way we had it. So we're kind of going back and forth to see who was behind the guys that killed Biggie, Tupac, Easy. I'm a hip hop guy. I grew up to all this stuff with NWA. This is my, like, you know, Straight Outta Compton was a movie I watched God knows how many times because I listened to all of that stuff. I'm an LA kid. So why is it that so many people in music and Hollywood fear this guy, Diddy, as if he's untouchable, and even the
Sugar Diddy,
not Sugar.
You said Biggie, but you meant.
I'm sorry, I meant to say Diddy, not Biggie.
Well,
Diddy.
if you punch in on the picture here, you see Diddy, you see Suge Knight, and then a lot of their cohorts down there.
Behind the scenes, according to Tyson, the parties weren't merely about networking or celebration. They involved manipulation, exploitation, and coercion.
I wouldn't let people know that he probably smothered her to death, and because she had a bad cold or she felt some kind of way that she died doing them having that play fight with the pillow fights and everything and smothered her. But I'm not gonna say nothing like that on the program because I don't want to get myself in trouble. As far as saying that with him and say, oh, he said this and he said that. Nah, I'm just being facetious. I'm just being sarcastic that if, you know, in those type of realms and those type of things, because I'm never gonna say that he probably smothered her to death. I wouldn't do that. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden they rush to do the coroner come in and say, yo, she had a bad She had pneumonia. She died of pneumonia, but nobody did no autopsy or nothing like that. Get out of here. Have her funeral, put her in a gold casket. It takes, what, 2 months to get those gold caskets? Had it within a week? Or you're a millionaire, I guess you can. You're a multi-millionaire, you can get it that quick. Then had somebody at the funeral home, had a bodyguard at the funeral home watching the dead body for 24 hours up until the funeral.
Wow, I ain't know that. That's my first time hearing about that. But for the people that's not familiar with Diddy and Kim Porter relationship, can you let the people know a little bit about their relationship?
Well,
but Tupac and Biggie at the top, as you were, Pat.
Yeah. So what is it? I mean, everybody's in there. So what is it with Diddy that so many? T.I. called him out. 50 Cent said one time on Charlamagne God's podcast, Breakfast
Club.
He says one time Diddy said, "Hey, let me go buy you some clothes. Let me take you shopping." He's like, "Well, you want to take me shopping? What are you talking about?" So T.I. called him out. 50 called him out. But some people are afraid. What do you know about? Because some people are talking about there's Diddy involvement with Jamie and something happened because he was calling him out for some of the parties he was putting up. Is there anything you have opinions on Diddy? Have you had any experiences with Diddy?
No, just I knew him for a long time.
Got it. And with you, he was chill. He was good. He was
Awesome guy.
Yeah.
I knew him before he was Diddy. I knew him for a long time. When I first became champ, I knew him. I remember him. He used to have crates when he used to have my after parties and stuff.
The allure of stardom, combined with power dynamics and a culture of silence, often kept attendees quiet about what they witnessed.
Kim was very spoiled. Kim, Misha, Sarah Chapman, and Tanisha. Not so more Misha, but it was Tanisha, Sarah Chapman, and Kim. They were all good friends. Puff and Misha was together first, over there uptown and everything like that. I'll Be Sure was Kim's husband. Whatever happened to Kim and I'll Be Sure, Puff came in when he got that big contract, started getting the money, he started dating Kim. Tupac was dating Sarah Chapman. You know what I'm saying? Tanisha, she was with this dude that used to hang with Puff and them named Dodd and whoever else. They was all cool with each other. Puff, outside the physical abuse, treated Kim like a king's queen. She ain't have to work. She did little acting jobs, little commercials. Got everything she wanted. Lived on 70-something Park Avenue. Not Park Avenue, 70-something on the west side by Columbus Avenue. Nice apartment. Had a maid.
Jamie Foxx, another prominent figure who attended Diddy's parties, shared a humorous but revealing story about the extreme lengths he went to just to gain access, hinting at the exclusivity and mystique surrounding these events.